Okay, part 1. Understanding subscale aircraft system. First, identify parts of subscale airplane. Let's go to the our aircraft. This is the fuselage. So this is the right fuselage and this is the left fuselage. Next is the wing. This is the wing. Horizontal stabilizer. Okay. So we have the tail portion of the tail here. So this is we call horizontal stabilizer. Right? Okay. Next is vertical stabilizer. So this is the vertical stabilizer. Aileron. Can zoom in over here. So we have two aileron around here. This is aileron for the right wing. It will move up and down. So this is the aileron for the left wing. It also will move up and down. Right. Next is the vertical next is the rudder. So rudder is located on the vertical stabilizer, so it will move left and right over here. And next is the elevator. And the elevator is connected to the horizontal stabilizer. This will move up and down. Okay. So we call all these rudder, elevator, and aileron as a control surfaces. Right? Control surfaces. Next, power plant. So the power plant is around here. You can see number 2, identifying parts of the electronic system. First is 3S, as I have explained before. 3S for 3 cells. 11.1 volts. This is the minimal volts. Full volt is 12.6. Lithium polymer battery. 30 amp ESC, or we call this as an electronic speed controller. So this electronic speed controller, we have few cables. First is this red is for positive, black is for negative cable that will be connected to the batteries. Next we have 3 wires here that is connected to the brushless motor. Okay, and another cable, this one we have black, red and white. So black common, that is for signal, red is for positive, and white is for signal. Okay, I repeat, black is for ground, red is for positive, this white is for signal. Okay, thank you. Alright, and then we have the brushless motor. So this is the brushless motor. This is the motor that will propeller that will be attached over here. Then you can get the propeller, so it will be attached here. So this motor will run the propeller and create thrust to the back. Okay, so you can see that this is the rear thrust motor, and it is a pusher type of subscale aircraft. Next is the servos. So this is our servos. We have 4 servos in this airplane. So this is one for the elevator. This is second one is for the rudder. Third one is hiding under the wings. Okay, and fourth is also under the wings. So you can see these 4 servos have cables, same cables. Okay, so this cable also have its colors. I can refer to this cable just now from the electronic speed controller. You will only have different colors but with the same function. This one just now is black, but this one is brown. It is for the negative. Red for this one and red for this one is positive, while this one is white and this one is yellow. It is for the signal. So they will receive signal from the receivers and transmit signal to the servo. So this servo will convert electronic signal to mechanical. So it will move this lever. Okay, that will move the control surfaces will be connected at the end, at the back. So it will also similar to this aileron. So with the same concept just now, with the same wire, similar wires, you will move this lever and it will move this shaft that is connected to the ailerons. So aileron will move up and down. So okay, that is the function of servos. Next we look at the transmitter and receiver. So this is a FSI6 receiver from FlySky. If you want to look at the internet, so you must search for FlySky FSI6. Okay. So this is the power button. You can turn it on over here. So this is the control for the aircraft. Okay. This is the sticks. So we will use the sticks later. So this is a mode 1 transmitter. Okay, while we call it mode 1, you can see there's a difference between these two sticks. Okay, this one will move to the center if we release it, right? But for the right sticks, if we push it at the bottom and release it, it will not move to the center. Even if I move it upward, it will not move to the center. So you can see this is intended for the throttle. So minimum throttle, maximum throttle. So throttle will not go to center for airplanes. Okay, it will move in minimum, maximum. So this is for while the same sticks can move right and left. So this is for the ailerons in our case here. While this one on the left stick, this is for the elevator up and down. We can see later how it reflect to the control surface that will be connected later. And while this is right and left is for the rudder. Okay, rudder control surfaces. Okay, so what we want to do now, okay, after we have identified all the parts, we will connect all the control surfaces. Okay, firstly we'll have this receiver. It has numbers over here, so we can check at the receiver channel. This is the receiver. So we'll connect to the control surfaces. This is for the aileron, is for number 1, the most bottom over here. Elevator number 2, ESC number 3, rudder number 4. So let's connect it now. 1 is for aileron. The aileron. Okay. So as we can see, we have 2 ailerons. So we'll be connected these 2 aileron into with a Y cable, or this is a Y cable. Okay. So these 2, the first one will connect it here, and second one will connect it on the second aileron. So we'll connect this to the number 1 like this. Alright. Second, you can check in the manual for the elevator. So this is the elevator. We have marked it into E. So we check, connect it here slowly. Number 3, number 3 is for the ESCs. Connect it into number 3. Number 4 is for rudder. Okay, so make sure all is tight and you can push it firmly. Okay, so this is the antenna for the receiver. Switch on the remote controller. We switch on the remote controller. So before we switch on, we have to make sure that the throttle is minimum. Turn on the remote controller and move the throttle stick to minimum. Plug in lithium battery to the ESC with until the music ends. So when I connect this to the ESC, there will be a music tones. Okay, so we have the music tone just now. Now we move the stick, these 2 sticks, and we can see a movement. First we look at the aileron first. So I will move it left and right. So I push it right and left. So this will control the ailerons, control the surface of the ailerons. Next is for the elevator. So as I've mentioned just now, this E is for elevator, so it's not moving. Alright, so this servo is move this shaft. Next is the rudder, remove it, and last one is the throttle. It will run if I increase the sticks. Okay, so what we can see now, this part is moving, but we cannot see how it is related in a subscale aircraft of if it is connected. So we will continue in next part. We will connect the aircraft and we can see how the control surfaces work.